All right. Shout out to Eric at Bose. And then James Shotwell. I did this thing this weekend, Rock Against MS, where I got to give an award to Richard Pryor's widow, Jennifer Pryor. And, Richard suffered from that disease. And, of course, he turned it into comedy and said how the disease actually slowed him down so he could live longer, which is really fascinating that's probably true. And anyways, James Shotwell was down there doing, working like the Sounder. I got to see all these fucking killer bands, these amalgams, like fucking Alice in Chains with Nancy Wilson from Heart coming out, crushing it. And then she brought her new band out, Roadcase Royale, and they fucking killed it. Dude, she's still a beast. I got to see Steven Adler play with an all-star band. He played, the hell did he play? He played the Ramones, I Want to Be Sedated, and then I got to stand like 10 feet away from him. I got to watch him play Welcome to the Jungle and Rocket Queen and see all these little subtle things that first of all, I get to see all the genius drum parts that fit so perfectly to that song, and then just the different ways that he played them. You know that part? So da-na-na-na-na, clap, boom, 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 clap. It's really, I always thought he was on both toms. He's just riding on the floor tom, and on the second snare hit comes over with the flam. That's that little shit when you're a drum nerd like me. I'm like, that's how he fucking plays it. And of course, he was cool as shit. He's such a fucking great guy, man. Had, a couple people were there that had MS. He let him fucking sit like right behind him while he played. When he finished playing, he came out and he high-fived everybody in the front row. Dude, we were at the L.A. Theater in downtown L.A., and it was, I guess it was a theater. It was designed by Charlie Chaplin. Okay, and when you walk in the foyer, there's a picture of Charlie Chaplin walking in the night it first opened with Albert Einstein. And, of course, I missed that photo. Somebody told me it was there. But downstairs, they have this kids' room that still has the original paint, so they say don't touch the walls. And, of course, it's all these creepy fucking drawings. Like, being a kid was so fucking scary back then. All these creepy drawings of clowns and horses and shit. And someone was trying to claim, and I refuse to believe that this is true, that's where you brought your babies when they cried. And if they got really loud, they had these little, like, cabinets. You just opened the door and you put the baby in and you closed the door. It's like, even downstairs they could still hear it. I refuse to believe that that's true. But I co-hosted it with Craig Gass, that guy's impressions are fucking unbelievable, man. His Sam Kinison, his Gene Simmons, Sebastian Bach, and he's hung out with all of these guys. So he has all these unreal stories, and he does dead-on impressions. And Jim Florentine was there. It was an amazing fucking night. So thank you to Nancy Sale for putting that whole thing on, and I'll do it any year that they want.